Know that feeling when you're sketching something in front of you, but it just doesn't look right, even though you're staring straight at it. We've all been there. I've been drawing for as long as I can remember. I've studied art through the years. Every evening after school, I had the urge to draw something. So trust me when I say that these methods actually work. In this video, I will share with you proven tips that will help you make smoother sketches without making it too complicated. We will focus on drawing freely and capturing what you actually see, and train your eyes to really guide your hand. Make sure to stay until the end, because I will share one exercise that completely changed the way I see and draw the things around me. Practice is the way that you can improve your drawing skills. Set aside a small moment every day, even if it's like 5 minutes, where you sketch something from your day. It could be a bowl of breakfast, a water bottle, you outside of your window, you're commuting on the train, or people in the park. When you put something simple on paper every single day, you will automatically develop your visual thinking. You will quickly get used to using your hand. This way you learn to translate the information from your head into a quick sketch. By doing this like very regularly, you will get more used to drawing, and drawing just will become natural after some time. So for the exercise, choose a moment each day, for example in the evening, and choose the object that you want to draw. Then try to make a quick sketch out of it. Just take your pencil and then try to draw it very loosely. It doesn't need to be perfect, it just needs to be recognizable. And try to draw that in 5 minutes. So we wanted to do this very quickly. Do not overthink it too much, just do it. It does not have to be perfect, because the most important thing is that you're just practicing. You will see that your drawings will get better in a few days even. Let's try to capture the outer shape of an object in one continuous line, while mainly looking at the object instead of looking down at your paper. When you're doing blind contour drawing, you're actually keeping your pen or pencil down onto your paper without lifting it. You will actually hardly look at your paper, you just need to focus on the object in front of you. This exercise will train your eye and hand coordination. You will truly learn to observe every single detail before you actually start with the drawing. Afterwards, you will probably see some unusual lines or overlaps that you actually wouldn't even make in a controlled drawing. Those mistakes will actually give your drawing a sense of spontaneity and also authenticity. For the exercise, choose an object, for example a vase or a cup, and we're going to draw this for 1 minute without looking at our paper. Try to draw the outer edges of the shape without lifting up your pen, and then you can look back at your drawing and you will see like an organic connected line work that really captures the contour and the proportion of your drawing. I also wanted to include another exercise where you put your pen onto your paper. You're again not allowed to lift it up. Now you can look at your paper while you're drawing, and the exercise is to actually draw shape and shadows in one continuous line. This is a super fun exercise because this allows you to draw more freely, be a bit more precise, and actually trust yourself and also the process of drawing. So it will give you again not super perfect drawings. This is the point. We really want to be a little less judgmental with our way of drawing and basically just have fun with it. Remember in art school that I also had to do this exercise. I just had to include this one as well. Sometimes you need to focus on the empty space around your object instead of the object itself. By drawing the gaps and also the spaces between the objects, will naturally get the placement and also the proportions of the object right. This will force you to look at the shapes and also the angles of the object that you wouldn't normally even notice. This will prevent you to draw objects from memory and actually really use your eye for the exercise. Put a few simple objects like a book, scissors, or a cup on the table. Now try to look at the negative space between that and not actually draw the objects themselves. So you will just start coloring it, and after a while the shapes will appear. Simplify complex scenes into geometric shapes. For example, when you see a car, you can just simplify this shape in a rectangle and a few circles. This way you really get an understanding that a lot of shapes actually start from a basic form. By doing this first, you will actually focus first on the actual shape and then later you can add details, because sometimes we tend to focus on a small little detail. It's actually good to draw like the overview of the thing that you want to draw in simplified shapes. This way you will intuitively draw and you just won't be tangled up in those small details. This approach actually corresponds to what a lot of artists do. You can do this exercise outside, you can choose a landscape that you want to draw, and we're going to start off with the basic shapes. So for example, for the buildings, you're just going to draw rectangles, but you will try to draw it in the right proportions. The same with the windows, just basic shape, and then afterwards we can add in those details. So it's better to start off with simple shapes so that you get your proportions right. Let your drawings be guided by your eyes and not with your memory. Our brains actually tend to draw from delayed recognition. This means that, for example, you know what a tree looks like, so you will draw it that way. The same that goes for an apple. But actually, when you start looking at the objects, you will realize that this is actually not so true. Try to truly concentrate on those nuances, shapes, and angles right in front of you. Try to compare your sketch regularly with the model and try to see what's not completely correct. By faithfully training to draw what you see, you will actually develop a more accurate perspective. Drawing what you see and not what you actually think is drawing based on your own observations. Also, when drawing something that you see in real life, the perspective will not look perfect. I see that a lot of people have this problem when they need to draw a perspective, that they will actually draw it from what they think is right. But actually, when you're drawing something that's in front of you, the perspective will look kind of off, but that's normal because you are drawing it from your point of view. For the exercise, place an apple, and I first want you to draw what you think the apple looks like. So just draw it as you would draw it. And then for the second drawing, I want you to really observe the apple, look good at the apple, try to really draw it detailed and just what you see. And you will see that what you're drawing isn't really an assumption anymore. It's really an example of what you really see in front of you. So with these tips and exercises, you will actually learn step by step, draw more relaxed but also more accurately. Remember that the progress comes with practice. By drawing something again and again, you will get truly better at it. I remember spending hours after school on learning how to draw, so trust me when I say that this is definitely the way to go. So try to let go of your perfectionism. Drawing should be something fun. It should be something that is not perfect. It's just important that you're doing it and you're trying it on a daily basis, and you will just see yourself really improving. So definitely let me know in the comments which exercise you definitely want to try out. Also let me know if you want me to give any other tips. Feel free to comment it. I also quickly wanted to mention that I launched my Fiverr store and I already uploaded 2 gigs. So if you're interested in any personalized art, you can send me a message over there, and I will see you in the next video. Bye guys!